The Association of Southeast Asian Nations comprises of 10 countries. The countries we look after are the major economies in Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia. We do have some workshops and activities that we do in Myanmar and Cambodia, but certainly not to the extent that we do in the major economies that I mentioned earlier. Basically, what the ASEAN Economic Community is, it's about just setting up a common marketplace among these 10 countries. So the ASEAN Economic Community is focused on basically allowing the free movement of goods and services among borders between these 10 countries with little to no taxes, little to no quota, little to no trade restriction. So that, in terms of where we think this is going to go, it's still really a situation that we're analyzing. The size of our market in Southeast Asia is growing year on year. One of the metrics that we use, that we look at, that basically tells us that the consumption is growing, is the feed production figure. Now, feed production figure has been growing on average in the last couple of years between 8 to 10%, which is a really good growth rate. When you look at feed production, that translates down to growth in animal numbers, growth in the importation of raw feed ingredients, but the most important point is people are eating more. In our part of the world, we have, our customers have bought US soy for a very, very long time. And the reasons why the customer prefer US soy, US soybeans, US soybean meal, and US soy products is they look at the total quality that is provided by US soy. And when I say total quality, it talks about the quality of the product, the consistency of the product, the logistic superiority that the US has in terms of delivering the product to the destination countries, the partnerships, the business relationships that the customers have developed on a very long term with the several suppliers in the United States. So it's a whole set of factors that basically determines their preference in origination.